Recording in progress.
Exercise number 10, straight lines, the distance between the point on and the line. So if there is a point and if there is line ax plus by plus c equal to 0, just make sure that the c is on the left hand side. C is always on the left hand side. You should just make sure about it. This is point P, x1, y1. This is the perpendicular distance. Okay. So this perpendicular distance can be calculated. We can calculate this perpendicular distance using a formula. So D is equal to modulus of A, replace this X with X1, B, replace this Y with Y1, and then C. X with X1, Y with Y1, and then C upon root of A square plus B square. So just copy this distance between a point and the line. This is distance between a point and the line. Okay. Now there is one more concept. Have you copied this, guys? Yeah. Okay. Now there are two parallel lines. The first line L1 is AX plus BY plus C1 is equal to 0. AX plus BY plus C2 equal to 0. This distance is D. Now, since they are parallel lines, hence AX and BY are same over here because the slope will be minus A by B. C1 and C2 will be separate. This will be some other values because if C1 and C2, if they are same, this will be coinciding lines. It will be the same line. So only A and B has to be same. So this is L1 parallel to L2. This distance is C1 minus C2 upon root of A square plus B square. C1 minus C2 modulus. The distance is always expressed in modulus because it cannot be negative. Okay. Let's go to exercise number 10. Draw the same diagram. Copy the same formula. Okay. Exercise 10. Question number 1, sub question 2. We'll first start with this particular problem. So there is point P minus 1 comma 1 and there is one line. That line is L. The equation of the line is not expressed in the general form. So we'll have to write it very clearly. 12x plus 72 is equal to 5y minus 10. Take all terms on the left hand side. So this is going to be plus 62. Okay, ax plus by plus c format. So this is nothing but ax plus by plus c. A is equal to 12, b is equal to minus 5, and c is equal to 62. And this is x1, y1. Now, how to calculate this perpendicular distance d? We have a formula. Modulus of ax1 by1 plus c upon root of a square plus b square. So plug in the values and get the answer. Start. One second. Yeah. This is 82. Correct. C is 82. Okay. C is 82. Make that correction. Right. And get the value of T. Okay. Units. If within the modulus the answer is negative, the final answer is going to be positive because it is the units. Right? Question number two. Question number two. So there is this point P 4 comma 1. Let it be x1 y1. Okay. This is D. And the line over here is 3x minus 4y plus k is equal to 0. This is already in the format of ax plus by plus c equal to 0. D is equal to ax1 by1 plus c upon root of a square plus b square. So the distance is given as 4. A is 3. X1 is 4. B is minus 4. Y1 is 1. C is k upon root of 3 square plus minus 4 square. Now there is unknown inside the modulus. Whenever there is unknown inside the modulus, plus minus will come. This we have already learned. So we'll write plus minus on the right hand side. You can also write on the modulus wala part without the modulus, but then preferably write on the other side. So 12 minus 4 plus k upon this is going to be 5. Correct? Okay. So there are two cases. You solve this, you'll get two different values of k. You'll get two different values of k. No, no. See, k is a part of this line, na? This value can be positive or negative, na? Does not really matter. Both answers will be true. Okay. Unknown within a modulus. Unknown within the modulus. What we need to do? Take plus minus on the other side. Always remember that. Yeah. Some is copying. Okay. Question number 3. Should I? Okay. Question number 3, sub question 2. We will solve. We are supposed to find out the distance between the pair of lines. Y is equal to mx plus c. So mx minus y plus c is equal to 0. This is the first line. Okay. And the second line is what? What is the second line? Y is equal to mx plus d. So mx minus y plus d is equal to 0. So the first line is ax plus by plus c1 equal to 0. They are parallel lines. So this is also ax plus by plus c2 equal to 0. So the perpendicular distance is going to be c1 minus c2 upon root of a square plus b square. C1 minus C2. C1 is C. C2 is D upon root of a square plus b square. Okay. So this is the final answer because these values we don't know. Okay. A and B, yes, of course we know because A is M and B is 1. Those values we can put. A is M, M square plus minus 1 the whole square, which is 1. You can compare and get the values of A and B. Okay. So this is the final answer. You can put units over there. So always get the format of the general form ax plus by plus c is equal to 0. Yeah. Question number 4. Should I? You're supposed to read that very clearly. The vertex of the square is at the origin and its one of the side lies along the line 3x minus 4y minus 10 is equal to 0. So now see, line is 3x minus 4y minus 10 is equal to 0. Put x is equal to 0. Minus 4y minus 10 is equal to 0. So y is equal to minus 10 upon 4, which is minus 5 by 2. So this is what? Y intercept. And to get the x intercept, put x is equal to 0. Okay. Put y is equal to 0. Then what? If we put y is equal to 0, so 3x minus 10 is equal to 0, x is equal to 10 upon 3. So a is equal to 10 upon 3. Okay. Now x intercept is positive, y intercept is negative. So let us draw a rough diagram to understand the nature of this particular line. Okay. So x intercept positive, y intercept negative. So the line will be like this. Okay. Right. Now read the problem. The vertex of a square is at the origin. So one of the vertices is at the origin and the other side. And the other side is what? On the line, this particular line L. So if this is the case, if this is the case, then you know this can be the square. It's not necessary this point and this point is same.
On PS 0, 0, you have the line, the
Ah.
different distance, and that side. So side square gives you area.
That only thing is there over here, but then we are just making sure that the diagram is perfect. Eventually that thing is going to come right now. Okay. So this is the origin 0 comma 0, whatever you were suggesting. Okay. And what is this line? This line is 3x minus 4y minus 10 is equal to 0. So this is O and this is A. So OA definitely becomes what? Okay. OA is the distance between the points O and A, point and the line, and that will be one of the sides of the square. Okay. Correct. So this is x1, y1, and this is ax plus by plus c is equal to 0. So distance d, this becomes distance d, which is the side of the square. Okay. Modulus of ax1. So a, that is 3, x1 is 0, minus 4, y1, 0, minus 10 upon root of a square plus b square. So 3 square plus minus 4 square. So d is equal to minus 10 upon 5. So 10 upon where? Minus 10 upon 5, which is equal to 2. Okay. So side of the square is 2. Therefore, area will be 2 square, which is equal to 4 square units. Okay. So in a nutshell, this diagram was not required, but then we need to have a proper understanding of the problem. Okay. If I have to scroll, please tell me. Take the image. So try and understand where the line is cutting the x-axis and y-axis. Okay. Yeah. Have you copied this? Question number 4. Sorry, question number 5. Okay. The equation of the base of a equilateral triangle is x plus y is equal to, and the vertex is 2 comma minus 1. Okay. So this is 2 comma minus 1, and this base is what? X plus y equal to 2, that is x plus y minus 2 equal to 0. Okay. Now many students, they wonder why this point is not this vertex and this vertex. Let me answer that.
Doesn't fulfill. It won't fit. It doesn't fulfill the equation.
That is a logical reason, but then conceptually try and understand, if we put this point over here in this line, will it satisfy this equation? What is 2 minus 1? 1. Is 1 equal to 2? No. That's why this point is not the vertex which is on the base. It's the opposite vertex. Okay. So this logic you can also apply in the previous problem also. The origin is the opposite point, opposite vertex to that of the line. Okay. Origin will not lie on the line given in the previous problem. So now see, we will drop a perpendicular over here. Equilateral triangle. So this is 60 degree, this is 30 degrees, right? Okay. After dropping a perpendicular, this will be 30 degrees. Now this distance D is equal to A ax plus by plus c is equal to 0. This is x1 y1. A is 1, x1 is 2, b is 1, y1 minus 1 minus 2. Okay, upon root of 1 square plus 1 square. So d is equal to modulus of 2 minus 1 minus 2 upon root 2. Okay, so 1 upon root 2. So this distance is 1 upon root 2. We need to find out the length of the side of the triangle. Now, if you know 30-60-90 theorem, do you know 30-60-90 theorem in a triangle? Side opposite to 30 degrees half of the hypotenuse, and side opposite to 60 degree is
Trigonometry.
root 3 by 2 of the hypo. So this is the hypotenuse, the length of the side L. So triangle ABD, AB, let this point be C in triangle ABC. Okay. D is what? Side opposite to 60 degrees. And what is side opposite to 60 degrees? Root 3 by 2 of the hypotenuse. So root 3 by 2 L. So what is D? 1 by root 2. Root 3 by 2 L. Correct? Therefore, L is equal to 2 by root 2, and root 3 is down. Correct? So that is going to be root 2 upon root 3 units. I cross multiplied, I got the value of L. I cross multiplied, I got the value of L. Even if certain things are not covered in school, I'll be teaching you that, because our 12th perspective should build up. This thing is clear, this trigo part. Side opposite to 60 degrees what? Root 3 by 2 hypotenuse. And side opposite to 30 degrees what? Half of the hypotenuse. Okay. Any doubts in this particular question, you may please ask. Yeah. The next question is very simple. Question number 6. If you are reading the question, okay, what they have given, find the distance between the point and the line joining the 2 points. So point P, x1, y1. Can you tell me what is point P? Anyone?
0, -1.
0, -1. So it's perpendicular distance to the line joining two different points. So line L is formed using two different lines, 1, 3 and -2, 6. So we are going to just understand the steps over here. We are not going to solve. Step 1, calculate equation of line L. How?
Slope is given. Slope point from 1 to
2-point form.
2 slope.
2-point form. Which are the 2 points on line L? 1, 3 and -2, 6. So by 2-point form, you can calculate the equation of the line L. And then step 2 is what? Calculation of D. Hey, calculate the equation of line L in general form. Ax plus by plus c is equal to 0.
-1.
Okay. And D formula you can use. So I've given you the steps. Now read the question, look at the diagram. If you are having any doubts, please ask. This was question number 6. Have you copied the hint?
Yes.
Okay, let's go to question number 7. Read the problem very clearly. Please read the question. Question number 7 very clearly. I hope everybody has the question. 3 points are the vertices of a triangle. Find the length of the perpendicular from A to BC and hence find the area of ABC. So ABC, A, B and C. So these 3 points are known. 2, 3, 4, -1, -1, 2. Okay. So first I will drop this perpendicular over here. Everyone on the board. Let this be point D. I'm dropping a perpendicular. It's not a perpendicular bisector. It's a normal perpendicular. We don't know whether it is bisecting or not. Okay. So step number 1. Okay. Step number 1 is what?
Yes.
Equation of line BC by 2-point form. Okay. And let it be general form of the equation. Okay. Once we get line BC, step number 2. D is nothing but AD. Use this distance formula which I have given you. AX1 plus BY1, distance between A and BC. Okay, because we have calculated the line BC. Did you understand? Perpendicular distance between the point A and line BC, because line BC we have calculated. Step number 3. Find out distance BC. How to find out distance BC? Distance formula. Okay, distance formula. Step number 4. Okay, area of triangle. What? ABC. Half into base into height. So what is the base? BC, distance BC. And what is the height? AD. So AD we have already calculated. So I've given you the steps. You can just copy the steps. You can solve the problem at home. Question number 8. Find the length of the perpendicular from the point. So there is a point P 4 comma minus 7, which is x1 y1. Okay, distance between this point and the line. So now there is one line which is formed by joining the origin. So origin is one of the point on the line, and the other point is what? Intersection of two different lines. So other point is the intersection of two different points, and we require this distance d. So this point is intersection of what? 2x minus 3y plus 14 is equal to 0, and 5x plus 4y minus 7 is equal to 0. So how to get the intersection of this particular point?
Equate.
So first we are going to solve simultaneously. So this is L1 and this is L2. Step 1, L1 and L2, you need to solve simultaneously. You'll get this point. This is origin. You'll get this point, let's say A. Okay. Once you get this particular point A by simultaneous equations. Okay. Line L3. Let this be line L3. Line L3, you have origin O and you have point A also, which will be calculating because it is the intersection of the 2 points. Right? Did you understand? So you will get L3 by 2-point form. By 2-point form. Okay. And get in the general form. And then step 3 is D. That is the distance between point P and line L3. Okay. You can use the formula and you can get the answer. Copy these steps. Have you copied the steps? Question number 8. Is it difficult till now? Okay, let's go to question number 9. Okay, now question number 9. Look at the problem. The vertex of a rectangle is at the origin, and the lines, and along the lines, 5x minus 12y plus 26 is equal to 0, and these are the other two lines. Okay, where the other vertices will lie. So it is something like this. See, this rectangle, this is origin. Acha, now this line is 5x minus 12y plus 26 is equal to 0. Correct? Right? Origin will not lie on this line. Can you tell me why? It won't satisfy the equation of the line. Okay. So the other line will be here. 12x minus 5y minus 39 is equal to 0. This is the other line. O, A, B, and C.
So it's a rectangle.
It's a rectangle, yeah. So now see, why origin is also not lying on this line?
Because it doesn't satisfy the condition.
It won't satisfy the equation of the line. Okay. So what?
So can we say from that that since parallel slope is same?
So it will be negative reciprocal.
We are supposed to find out the area of the rectangle, right?
Right.
Listen to me. Yeah. Now see, technically see, look at this line and this line. Everyone on the board. What is the slope of this line? 5 upon 12. And what is the slope of this line? Minus 12 upon 5. The slopes are multiplication of the slopes is -1. It has to be, na? Okay. Now, first we are going to step 1. We are going to find out distance OC, which is the length. OC, length of the rectangle. Okay, let it be the length. Let L be the length of the rectangle. So it is distance between this origin and this line. Correct? Origin becomes x1, y1, and this line becomes ax plus by plus c. So a into 0, b into 0 plus 26 upon root of 5 square plus minus 12 square. So what is the length? 26 upon this is 13, which is equal to 2. Length is equal to 2. Now look at this particular origin. Everyone on the board, look at this origin, look at this line. Do we know the equation of this line?
Yes.
Yes. So distance between origin and line AB, that is breadth. Let it be B. Okay. Step 2. B is equal to OA. Distance between origin and line AB. Right? So 12 into 0 plus 5 into 0 minus 39. Correct now?
Yes.
Minus 39 upon
30.
root of 12 square plus 5 square. Okay, so 39 upon 13, which is equal to 3. So step 3, modulus is there. Distance cannot be negative. When to take plus minus if there is unknown within the modulus? So area of the rectangle is L into B, 2 into 3, 6 square units. So two perpendicular distances we calculated. One was the length, the other was the breadth. Fine.
Yes, sir.
Please copy. Question number 10. Question number 10. Find the equation of two straight lines which are parallel to the line and at a unit distance from the point. Okay. So now this is one of the line that is x plus 7y plus 2 is equal to 0. Now they are asking us to find out equations of two straight lines. Everyone should be in the question, huh? Otherwise you'll not understand. So this is the given line. Now there are two lines which are parallel to this. So for the time being, I'll just draw one line which is parallel to this. For the timing, I'll draw only one line which is parallel to this. Okay. And this distance is what? What is this distance? 1. Okay. So this is L1, this is L2. Okay. Now look at the equation of L2. This is a very important point. Look at the equation of L2. X plus 7y. This will remain same. Can someone tell me why? They are parallel lines. Plus k is equal to 0. Right?
Yes.
So this is ax plus by plus c1 is equal to 0. Ax plus by plus c2 is equal to 0. Let c2 be k. So what is d? c1 minus c2 upon root of a square plus b square. So what is d? 1. c1 minus c2. 2 minus k upon root of 1 square plus what? 7 square. So how many cases will be over here? 2. Plus minus 2 minus k upon what? Root 50. Okay. So two cases. 1 is equal to 2 minus k upon root 50. Minus 1 is equal to 2 minus k upon root 50. Okay. So root 50, 2 minus k. K is equal to 2 plus root 50. Minus root 50, 2 minus k. K is equal to,
So it's minus on the left. Should be
I'm sorry,
on the left. It is minus root.
k is equal to 2 minus root 50, and this will be k plus 2 root 50, right? Now, since we got two different values of k, we can put it over here. We'll get two different lines. Correct? So maybe the other line is parallel over here at the top. Fine? Okay, so L2 x plus 7y plus k is equal to 0. So there are two cases. X plus 7y plus 2 minus root 50. X plus 7y plus 2 plus 2 root 50 equal to 0. So only the k value is changing. So these are the two equations. Correct? Yes or no? Start copying. Done? Sure. So this is L1 and L2. Yeah. Let's go to the next problem. That is question number 11. Find the equations of the straight lines which are perpendicular to the line. Okay, which are perpendicular to the line and at a distance of 3 units from 2 comma 3. Okay. Now this is a line which is 3x plus 4y minus 7 is equal to 0. Now there is this other line which is perpendicular to this line. Okay. And this other line is at a distance of what? This distance from this point. So this point is what? 2 comma 3. Everybody on the board. This other line L1 is this, it is perpendicular to L2. So the L2 line is at a distance of 3 units from 2 comma 3. Correct? Yes or no? Now we'll try to find out the equation of the perpendicular line. L1 perpendicular to L2. Therefore slope L1 into slope L2 equal to -1. What is slope L1? Slope L1. Anyone?
-3/4.
-3/4. General form. Minus a by b. -3/4 into slope L2 equal to -1. So what is slope L2? 4/3. Did you understand this? Okay. Slope L2 is equal to 4/3. Now L2 equation. L2 equation.
4x plus 0.
Okay. So L2 equation, how to get the L2 equation? Anyone?
So this substitute A and B, you have K.
Huh.
In the distance.
No, but then the thing is, if I write a general form for L2, where are you going to put 4 and 3?
So 4 will be A, B will be 3,
No.
-3. B will be -3.
Any one of them will be minus, na?
Yeah, so B will be.
So let us not consider this.
So we can't take B as minus.
Wait, let her understand this much. You have to read a question for this diagram. L2 ka equation we are trying to find out. Okay?
So,
yeah.
If you take 4 or 3 as minus, that would just change the value of K.
Yeah.
So we can take.
So I'll do one thing. Y is equal to mx plus c I'll take because we know the slope. Y is equal to mx plus c I'll take. We know the slope. What is the slope of L2? 4/3. 4/3 x plus c. Correct? So y is equal to 4x plus 3 upon 3c upon 3. 3y 4x plus 3c. 4x minus 3y plus 3c equal to 0. Correct? So now we got the general form. Correct? So this is ax plus by plus c equal to 0. Now distance between this point P and this line L2. Okay? So this will become x1, y1. I'm sorry. We'll get now. We have to find out the equation now. So distance between this point P and this line L2. Okay? Is it given in the problem? Yes.
Yeah.
3. So distance A, that is 4 X will get replaced with x1. What is x1? 2.
2.
Minus 3. Y is what? 3. Plus 3c, right? Upon root of 4 square minus root 3 square. Now this is 3. Correct, guys?
10.
8 minus 9 plus 3c upon what?
10. 5, 5, 5.
5. Okay. Plus minus 3 minus 1 plus 3c upon 5. So यहाँ से you will get two different values of. We just require 3c. Don't calculate c. Don't calculate c. Calculate 3c because this is L2 now. We are only interested in
16 and minus 14.
3c. So 3 is equal to minus 1 plus 3c upon 5. So 15. So 3c is equal to 16, or minus 3 is equal to minus 1 plus 3c upon 5. So minus 15 minus 1 3c. What is 3c? What is 3c? Minus 14. So L2, we require equation of L2, right? L2 is 4x minus 3y plus 3c equal to 0. So once you put 3c as 16, correct. And once you put 3c as minus 14 equal to 0. This is L2. Clear?
Yes.
Start copying. Everybody's understanding? This part is over? Okay. Yes, this part is over. Yeah, this part. Acha, okay. Try and understand the question. Try and understand the question and the diagram also.
So 3C can be taken as scale.
Yeah. Okay. And this is the last part. L2. Okay. Next question, that is question number 12. Question number 12. Find the equations of the lines with slope minus 1. So they are asking equation of the lines. We'll just consider one line. So this is line L whose equation is y is equal to mx plus c. Why I'm taking slope point form? Because the slope is given. What is the slope of this? -1. Correct?
Yes.
So x plus y minus c is equal to 0. This is equation of line L. Now line L is at a perpendicular distance of 5 units from the origin. This line L is at a perpendicular distance of 5 units from the origin. So this point is the origin, right? Yes or no, guys? So this point is the origin. So this becomes x1, y1. This becomes ax plus by plus c is equal to 0. So distance d is equal to a, that is 1. A is 1. X is x1. X1 is 0. B is also 1. Y is y1. Y1 is 0. Plus c upon root of a square plus b square. 1 square plus 1 square. Now what is d given in the problem? 5 minus c upon root 2. Correct? Minus c upon root 2. So take plus or minus 5 minus c upon root 2. Correct? So c will take up two values by solving this. So c is equal to minus pi root 2 and c is equal to pi root 2. Where to put this value of c?
So if you can minus c, modulus से आके plus c होगा.
I got two cases now.
No, it's correct. Out of modulus. So when c comes out of the modulus, c comes out of the modulus, it'll be plus c, right?
No, but then see this entire value.
So same thing. I answer come right.
Wait,
but-
wait. Modulus of k is equal to 3. So what is k? Plus 3 or minus 3? Right? So this two signs will be given to this particular value. Inside value remains same, positive or negative.
Works.
Fine. So line L, this is line L. L is equal to x plus y minus c is equal to 0. So two cases. X plus y, c is minus root 5, 5 root 2. So this is plus 5 root 2. And in one case, c is only 5 root 2 equal to 0. Clear? Start copying.
So why is it only 5 root 2?
Minus 5 root 2 is also there. No? That was question number 12. Let us go to question number 13. Question number 13. Find the equations of the lines through the point of intersection of the lines. Okay, and whose distance from the origin is 3 units. Now there is one line. There is one line whose distance from the origin is how much? 3 units. So this distance is equal to 3, right? And this line L, it is passing through the point of intersection of two different lines. Okay. So this L equation we need to find out. How to get this particular point of intersection?
Equate.
How to get this particular point of intersection? Find out. Solve the two equations simultaneously. So what are the two equations of the lines which are intersecting? 3x plus y minus 3 is equal to 0. Sorry, plus 3 is equal to 0 and what? 4x minus 3y plus 3 equal to 0, right? Yes or no? So solve these two equations simultaneously. Come on, tell me the point of intersection. Tell me the point of intersection.
So is that plus or minus?
3x plus y plus 3 is equal to 0 and 4x minus 3y. 1 second, I copied a wrong equation, guys. Sorry. For the next question, I copied. So 3x plus y plus 3 is equal to 0 and x minus y minus 3 is equal to 0. Chalo, solve this and tell me what is the point of intersection.
0, minus 3.
0 comma minus 3 is correct. So we got the point of intersection. Right, everyone? Yeah. Now see, line L, everyone, line L, y minus y1, m, x minus x1, slope point form, because we know x1, y1. Okay, so y is equal to mx. So mx minus y equal to 0. This is line L.
0 and 0, how do we substitute for diagonal?
1 second, x1, y minus
Minus 2.
yeah. So basically y minus y1, this is x1, y1. Okay, so y minus y1, so y plus 3 m x minus 0, y plus 3 is equal to mx. Is that Domino's plan? Fine. So 0 is equal to mx minus y minus 3. Mx minus y minus 3. Guys, are you understanding this? Okay. So line L I have calculated using slope point form. So now what is line L? Mx minus y minus 3 is equal to 0. Correct? Now we'll use this particular concept. This is x1, y1, and this is ax plus by plus c is equal to 0. Correct? Yes or no?
Yes.
A line L I got in the general form. Okay, now D. What is the distance D over here? Ax1. So A is m, x1. x1 is 0. A into 0 plus B. B is minus 1. B is minus 1 into 0 because y1 is also 0. Minus 3
Yes.
upon root of a square. This should be m, sorry. M square plus 1. Clear?
Yes.
So D is equal to minus 3 root of m square plus 1. Okay. Now, something you need to learn over here. See, everyone. What is D?
3 units.
D is 3 units, but then now I'm going to take plus or minus, and this is also minus 3. Now we have to eliminate the root. If we have to eliminate the root, we have to square both the sides. Now when we take,
But then you won't get rid of
if it is root minus something or root plus something, then you'll do rationalization. Okay. Now see everyone, if you square both the sides, minus sign will now not matter at all. So this is 9 and this is also 9 root of m square plus 1. This and this is gone. M, m square plus 1, correct? This is m square plus 1. Just a second, guys. Sorry. This is m square plus 1. So this and this is gone. So m square plus 1 is equal to what? 1. Because cancellation is happening in terms of division. That's 1. M square is equal to 0. M is equal to 0. Line L. What is line L? Mx minus y minus 3 is equal to 0. Mx minus y minus 3 is equal to 0. There is only one case because m is 0.
So y is equal to y.
Correct. So y plus 3 equal to 0. Take this on the right hand side. This is line L. Did you understand this problem? Chalo, start copying. Diagram is very important because it gives you a roadmap how to proceed. How to proceed. Okay.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah. Okay. So this was question number 13. Okay. And I think we should stop over here for this particular session.
All right. Basta.